Hello and welcome back to the channel. And it's finally happened. The new Sizzle season has been announced. And we've got new maps, new game modes. Nobody cares about that stuff. We're here to talk about the Brella. Yes, we are finally getting a new Brella weapon. It is the Tenta Sorella Brella. I was really hoping for a new undercover, but I will definitely take a new tent Brella. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all we know. We have a card that says it's coming back. It doesn't tell us anything about the sub or special weapon that it might have, so all we can do is speculate at this point. So the interesting thing about the Tenta Sorella Brella is that its kit from Splatoon 2 probably isn't coming back. The splash wall felt very redundant with the Brella shield, and of course, Curling Bomb Rush is not in Splatoon 3. So we're going to need a fairly new kit for the Sorella Brella, and the trick here is that the sub and special weapon really have to work well with the mechanic of the shield launch. So, for example, a special is going to be, can't be too immobile because the shield is going to be moving. We want to be able to move with it. So something like a big bubbler, even a crab tank, wouldn't be terribly useful on a tent because the shield's going to be actively moving away from them and they won't be able to take advantage of that. So what I think we'll get is, well, a special that takes advantage of that. Something that can actually move with the tent shield, take advantage of the blocking to do some damage. So I think a Trizuka would be a great special for the Tenta Sorella Brella. Also the Super Chump, sort of the Bomb Rush replacement. I think something like a Kraken Royale might be interesting, kind of weaving in and out from behind the shield would be really cool. Ink Strike would also be useful, but I think with that on the Splat Brella, we're probably not going to get that duplicated. Something like Wavebreaker might be pretty cool. Something like Inkstorm might be pretty cool. So there's a lot of good options. And of course that doesn't count the Camo Tenta Brella from Splatoon 2, which had the Ultra Stamp. That's also a good choice here. Although there are a lot of Ultra Stamp weapons already, so maybe we won't see that. As far as the sub-weapon, the trick with the sub-weapon is it can't be too ink-hungry. It's got to be something that we can use with a shield that's going to cost us, 40% of our ink tank when we launch it. So trying to put a splat bomb or a suction bomb on a tent Brella is really going to be tricky. It's not going to be that useful. So I expect to see something a little less ink hungry, possibly an auto bomb, but probably not. I'm thinking more something like a angle shooter or something like a sprinkler that, is ink heavy but isn't something you're going to be using, in the middle of combat. I think burst bombs might also be a really cool sub for the Tenta Brella. It might make a two-shot more reliable at a distance. So I think there are a lot of great options for the Tenta Sorella Brella, and I really can't wait to see what they do with this weapon. Anyway, we'll have to see what sort of information we get in the future. So for now, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you heard here, be sure to subscribe for more fun and informative Nintendo content. And I hope to see you in a future video. So long!